Right. This over here. I'm going to turn the bloody thingy off. The fish tank. Okay. Hopefully this will record proper. Let's start again. So, what's this guy up to? So wait a bit. Oh. Right. So we started act. So we'll just go back. To the start of act 2. Because I was just getting set up for the stream. For the video. Hello and welcome, we're back in Act 2. This is just about to start. If I can remember which button it is to play. Here we go.
Could you please keep this between us?
Why?
Because I want to know who spiked my whiskey.
Oh yeah, it's that guy.
Enough that I know was spiked.
Spiked your whiskey. Wasn't even yours, was it? Monday. We're up to Monday.
This is what I did. This is my compensation. You know my circumstances.
The hell?
If I had known you were so heartless.
Let's have a look, see what you just found. How was he reading that? He's blind. Oh. So look at that.
I, Nikola Tesla, a resident of the state of New York, do hereby declare this to be my last will and testament.
Tesla's will. Last will and testament of Nikola Tesla. I, Nikola Tesla, a resident of the state of New York, do hereby declare this to be my last will and testament. I direct that my executor pay my funeral expenses and any other death taxes imposed at the time of my death. Beyond this, my wishes are simple. I bequeath my entire estate to scientific museums of the world. All monies are to be distributed evenly to the museums of Europe, Asia, and the Americas. No man, woman, or child may lay individual claims to any of my estate. Signed, Nikola Tesla.
Nikola Tesla. What the hell, this guy? He's supposed to be blind anyway. Let's see what's going on. Play. No.
You son of a bitch! This
Calm down.
is what I did. This is my compensation. You know my circumstances. If I had known you were so
They're supposed to be
heartless,
blind.
I would have done something much worse than murder you.
Oh. Yo. Oh yeah. Acts like a blind man now. Scoundrel. See where he goes. Oh. Hey up, Stevie.
Mr. Swan, there you are. Do you have a moment?
You must leave this house.
I intend to, but not yet.
You must go. Mr. Tesla did not want you here.
Well, he's dead, so you can drop the act.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
Have it your way.
Oh,
The
shit.
lock. The door, he changed the lock. I want the new combination.
What door?
The door. You know the one I mean.
The door.
And if you don't give me the combination, I'll tell everyone the
Okay.
truth about you.
Pretty tall, isn't it?
Madam, we have never met before, eh? I think perhaps you have me confused with
The
someone.
detective and I found Tesla dead. Then you showed up right there and then he asked you, besides us three, how many people are there in this house? Do you remember what you said?
No?
You said 4.
Four.
4 other people, which is strange because at that point you didn't know Tesla was dead because we hadn't told you yet. Which means you should have said 5.
It was just a mistake.
Professor Clouseau.
Maybe you miscounted. Or perhaps you knew he was dead because you killed him yourself.
Madam, that is absolutely untrue.
Or perhaps there's another explanation. You could see he was dead. Because you're not blind at all.
Yeah, you got
Are
it.
you?
Madam, I assure you, I have been blind my whole life.
Tesla may be dead. But if people found out you lied to get
Lying
your position
swan.
here, they'll send you back to where you came from. Back into chains.
am blind.
There's enough suffering in this world already. I'd hate for you to be dragged back into your old life. I imagine it wasn't very nice.
But, madam, I am blind.
Are you blind? Stop. Quit the
You're
act.
blind.
Yes, madam.
Very well. Then you're no use to me.
Oh.
There you are.
She got you
Give me
there.
accommodation.
I didn't see it clearly. He was always in the way.
Tell me.
One, 7, 1945.
Mr. Vanderberg!
You've saved a very important life today. Believe me. Just make sure no one gets into the basement until I'm done.
Oh, it's all going down
Why
now.
keep the secrets of a dead man anyway?
Because that is what a good man should do.
Mr. Vanderberg!
And was Tesla a good man to you? Those marks on your hands. I know what they are.
Oh.
I was alone in my
Tesla did that to you. You've been caught out, my friend.
Tell him what you told me. About what you heard. You heard a woman. Tell him.
I heard someone, a woman's voice, arguing with Tesla. A woman.
What's this guy up to? This time around, I'm just following one person each. It's too confusing otherwise.
Mademoiselle? Miss Bernard? Oh, she seems pleasant enough. But they say she used to be a whitetail.
I'm afraid your American slang is lost on me, Mr. Edison.
Well, that's probably for the best.
Edison, eh?
Just remember, she's an actress. She lies.
Come on, Swan. Let's see what's going on out here.
Anyway,
Where are you
I'm
going?
going to tell everyone the truth about you.
No! Why?
You knew the door wouldn't open. You lied to me. I'm not to be trifled with.
Wait. I know what happened. There's a second lock on that door.
A second lock.
Yes, it is electromagnetic.
What does that mean?
If you want to open it, you must turn off the voltage regulator for the whole house.
Where's the switch?
Outside. Go out the front door. Turn right.
I may be a fool, but I'm not foolish. The second I go outside, you tell the detective I'm trying to escape and he shoots me.
What?
You can trust me. I swear.
I can trust the man who's been lying to every single person here. No, you're going outside.
Yep.
I do hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all, sir.
So you were just standing here in total silence.
No, sir.
I was just thinking about you, Mr. Swan. About how you have the access to all the food and drink in this house.
Are you hungry? I could prepare a supper.
No, I'm not hungry. Just curious. I don't believe we've met. I'm the Thomas Edison. And you?
My name is Flora White.
Miss or Mrs.?
I suppose I'm...
Sounds complicated. So, Did you know him well?
Who?
Tesla. Who else?
I'm not sure one ever knows a man like him.
And you two? You know each other?
No. We worked for Mr. Tesla at different times.
You worked for him as well. How interesting. I thought there was only one person here carrying out Tesla's orders. He didn't like me much, did he, Mr. Swan?
I am sure I don't know, sir.
Oh.
I'm sure you don't.
Huh?
Let's drink a little house whiskey.
What for? Well, it's like past 12 o'clock now, isn't it? That's what you need it for. You've watched stuff on your telly.
A toast.
Toast?
To Tesla.
I don't care for the test, sir.
Is that right?
Yes, sir. It's the truth.
Stop. I want to see him drink first. Drink. To your master.
You don't want to
I
drink.
prefer not.
You'd prefer not.
What are you doing? Stop it!
Drink it, you son of a bitch!
Holy.
I know exactly what you did, you pigeon-livered little wretch, but you can't kill me!
I didn't do anything!
It was Tesla's final wish, wasn't it?
Hold up, let's see that. How dare you hit? Ooh. From out of nowhere. Boom. Boom. How dare you hit him? You drop yours as well. More. Doesn't look happy at all.
You son of a bitch! I know exactly what you did, you pigeon-livered little wretch, but you can't kill me!
I didn't do anything!
It was
Kill you? How about? Oh yeah, from the first act. It wasn't even him. Let's turn these off. A bit annoying.
It was Tesla's final wish, wasn't it? I want to hear you say it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The whiskey, upstairs. You poisoned it.
No. That wasn't me.
Then who was it?
I'm not at liberty to say.
The hell you're not.
Who was it?
It was another guest.
Which other guest?
Yes, he tried to
I
kill
cannot say,
himself.
sir.
So you're in cahoots with him?
The whiskey was not meant for you. The person who put the poison in there intended to drink it themselves.
What are you talking about?
They were going to commit suicide.
Kill themselves. Why? Who?
The person in question had a change of heart. I don't think they would want me to mention their name. It's a private matter.
But what if the person wanted to kill themselves out of guilt for murdering Tesla? Then we have a right to...
No. That was not the reason. I am quite certain of that.
Then what was the reason?
Old pain from an old wound.
Something burning?
Hogwash! I don't believe a word of
I
this.
smell smoke.
If you didn't do it, I demand to know who poisoned my drink!
It's all going down in this
You
house.
wait right here.
Bloody hell.
I'll be back.
Where the hell do you think you're going?
To the kitchen.
That's not what we agreed.
Well, that was before I got hit in the face.
The street in Whitechapel, all the way up to that fancy hotel.
Go and do what I told you.
God, she needs
To get inside that room.
I have to do something on this.
My patience is wearing thin. I'll tell them. Don't push me.
Oh, just kill her.
Push you.
Oh, well.
There can't be that many cuts of steak in there. Choose one and get moving.
Ooh.
You should know. There's only so much a man can endure.
Believe me, women are no different. How long are you going to stand there? I said, how long are you going to...
Please! I just want a moment of peace.
I don't have time for this.
Do it.
I've suffered too, you know.
Do it.
Madam, I don't know you, but I know I would win that contest.
No, you wouldn't.
I had a son. A good boy. God knows I loved him. But I abandoned him so I could escape the men who called themselves my masters. God knows that too. I ran all the way to America, but even here, even now, you people still all want to control me. But you don't understand.
Can you hear them talking behind there?
I already have a master. My master is my shame. The shame I feel for leaving my boy. And now I realize I will never be a free man. So, you... Whatever you want. You cannot control me anymore.
That you told me quite plainly that you heard a woman arguing with Mr. Tesla moments before I found him dead.
I think I've been trying to force you to help me because I was afraid that if I begged you wouldn't do it. I don't want to control anyone.
Why would you say it was?
I just want to get inside that room.
Mr. Tesla promised me some money to start a new life in this country. But he left me nothing. There must be a lot of money in that room for you to care so much.
You can keep what's there.
So it's not money.
I will.
Making all this bloody racket. Quiet down, you fuckers.
A chance to meet my mistake undone.
Are you going to help her? Are you going to help him?
It means a lot to you.
It means everything.
I will help you. I will let you know when it is done.
Why they didn't just put motion walking? Look at all this flicking about.
Thank you.
End of chapter 2 for that man. So oh, 2. So this guy, we've watched all the timeline. Kind of watched most of it. Let's see where she went. What the fuck's going on there?
And if you don't give me the company...
No, we don't. We need to find where they are going.
Told me.
Yeah, she won't walk in this, isn't she? Where'd you go? It's going to the secret. But we all know it's the wrong code. And what she gets angry.
Mademoiselle?
No!
Miss Bernard?
You son of a bitch!
You don't have a gun now, do you? Come back.
I must schweigen and erzähl noch
Out of my way!
Where are you
I'm
going?
going to tell everyone the truth about you.
No, why?
Right, so there's nothing there. What was she doing at the beginning? Where was she? Oh, God, bloody far now. There she is.
Oh, I thought Mr. Swan was in here.
Flora. Did you find anything?
No. Nothing.
Why did you want to know where the butler is?
I was hungry. What about Victor Mundy? I thought he did it.
I'm going to talk to everybody.
Why did you lie about being a detective?
I didn't lie.
You didn't tell the truth.
All that matters is bringing this killer to justice.
I have a right to know who I'm stuck in this house with. Why did you say you weren't a detective?
Because a real detective doesn't make mistakes.
Everybody makes mistakes. You look like you could use a drink. I know where Tesla keeps the good whiskey.
The poison whiskey by any
No.
chance?
No, there's work to be done.
So who do you think killed Mr. Tesla?
Yeah.
It's a little early for that. But I have my suspicions.
Who?
Mr. Edison!
You think it was Edison?
Go.
I'll check the rest of the house.
What if she poisoned it? But then why save me?
Ah, Mr. Swan. There you are. Do you have a moment?
You must leave this house.
I intend to, but not yet.
You must go. Mr. Tesla did not.
Alright, so we've watched all of hers as well. Watched him. Alright, I can put myself. So he's in this room, isn't he?
Smells very expensive.
It's rose water. Same scent that Mozart wore.
Ah. Hoping some of his genius would rub off on you.
I already am a genius.
Let's follow the detective now.
Isn't that what they say about you and Tesla? That you are the Salieri to his Mozart.
You've got a damn nerve.
You knew each other well, didn't you? At best you were rivals, at worst enemies maybe. Yet according to the papers, Mr. Tesla out-invented you time and time again. Have I got that right?
Nikola Tesla was no more my equal than you are, detective.
Then why come all the way out here?
Perhaps you should lay off the booze, Mr. Gustav. It pushes a man's mind in foolish directions.
You came to kill Tesla, didn't you?
Who the hell do you think you are?
Well, if you didn't, why are you here? Why are you here, Mr. Edison?
Because I wanted to know what he meant.
It's going to be heated.
What?
Tesla said if I came, he could make my mistake undone. I wanted to know how.
What mistake? Oh, I assure you, I will find out either way.
A man like me receives dozens of unsolicited designs every day. Some of my inventions may have been, shall we say, inspired by those designs. And somehow Nikola found out. He called it my great mistake. Dear God, I do hope this isn't your will. There's barely a word spelled correctly.
So, you stole your inventions. You're not a genius, you're a thief.
You can't put a steak in front of a wolf and expect them not to eat it.
Tesla could have ruined your name. That's a powerful motive for murder.
You think I would really tell you all that so willingly if I actually killed the man?
Well, in my experience, people tend to tell a little truth to hide the bigger lie.
Brilliant theory, Detective. But I'm afraid I must exonerate myself. Follow me. Heel. Mr. Vanderberg! Mr. Vanderberg!
What are you doing?
Work today, believe me.
Murder is a matter of motive and opportunity, yes? Evidently, you're stupid enough to believe I was sufficiently motivated. But let us now test your little theory and see if I had opportunity. Where the hell is that boy? Probably got stuck in a pile of his father's money. Mr. Vanderberg!
If you had an alibi, Mr. Edison, you would have told me by now.
I didn't expect to be accused.
All right. Where were you when Mr. Tesla was killed?
I was alone in my room.
Not a very good alibi, is it?
No.
I don't remember hearing yours. Maybe you killed him.
Yeah.
Hello? What's going on?
Tell him what you told me. About what you heard. You heard a woman. Tell him.
Well, a few minutes before you arrived, I heard something.
What?
Someone, a woman's voice, arguing with Tesla. It must have been moments before he was murdered.
A woman's voice?
Yes.
Whose voice?
I don't know. I was upstairs in my room and the storm was too loud to hear what they were up and
In my room?
At that time, there was only one woman in this house.
You think she killed him?
Mademoiselle? Miss Bernard?
Oh, she seems pleasant enough.
Hello?
But they say she used to be a wagtail.
I'm afraid your American slang is lost on me, Mr. Edison.
Well, that's probably for the best. Just remember, she's an actress. She lies for a living.
Bonsoir, gentlemen. Have the police arrived?
No, not yet. Would you please come to the dining room, mademoiselle?
I'm not sure I can entertain all three of you at once.
Just me, Miss Bernard.
I suppose that'll do. Ooh la 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 la. You all look very serious.
A man did just die here.
Lied to me. I'm
But the show must go on, no?
Wait. I know what happened. There's a lock on that door.
Shall we?
Yes. It is electromagnetic.
It is electromagnetic.
You must turn off the voltage regulator for the whole house.
Mr. Vanderberg, don't wander off too far. I intend to speak to you next. Gentlemen? So you're famous, Miss Bernard.
Yes, we're
You
taking
flatter
your
me,
nose
Monsieur
off.
Gustave. But an actor does not seek fame. We seek only truth.
Then we have one thing in common. By the way, Mr. Vanderberg says he heard you shouting at Mr. Tesla at the front door, moments before he was murdered.
Then Monsieur Vanderberg is a liar.
Really?
The butler let me in, not Tesla. He showed me to my room, and there I stayed until you arrived.
Well, if it wasn't you that was shouting at Mr. Tesla, then who?
I don't know. Perhaps we should have a séance and ask him.
Why did Tesla invite you here?
Just because you're handsome does not mean I will give up my secrets so fast.
Your ensign.
I am an officer of the law. This will go as fast as I want it to.
Well, now you are an officer.
But you'll get so much deeper if you go slow.
Hmm?
Let's play a game together. Huh?
I'm not interested in game.
Let's play a game together.
Ooh la la.
Let's play a game together. Huh?
I'm not interested in games.
But you are interested in the truth. In this game, we'll take turns. You answer my question, and then I will answer yours. This way, we both get what we want.
Go on.
Do you like me?
Doesn't everybody?
I only care if you do.
Why would you care?
Is that your question?
We.
Because if the most dangerous man in the house likes me, then I'm not in any danger.
Oh, I'm not dangerous.
Oh, what a pity. My turn. Monsieur Detective, is there such thing as a mystery that cannot be solved?
2 men on a roof. One fell off. There was no way of proving whether he was pushed or he jumped.
The perfect crime.
My turn.
Ooh.
I think you came here because Mr. Tesla told you he could make your mistake undone. What was that mistake?
I made no mistake.
No?
No. Somehow, Tesla knew a secret that I never told another living soul. I didn't want him dead. I wanted to know how he knew. What's this?
It belongs to the man I called outside. Something is burning. Stay here.
Oh, it's your father.
His name is Victor Mondi.
Oh, did you not know that? You didn't know he was here, did you? He's your father. And there he goes.
Monsieur! Monsieur, please! Please!
You know what's going on?
What's this about?
Us working girls never forget a face. Even we ain't worked in years.
Uh-oh.
I remember that night. You took me off the street in Whitechapel all the way up to that fancy hotel room. And then... nothing. You didn't touch me.
Why are we talking about this?
Because I know why we didn't do anything. You're trying to fix yourself. Trying to teach yourself to like girls.
Oh.
Can't learn that, can ya?
What do you want? Do you want money?
No! Just tell the detective you didn't hear my voice. It wasn't me.
And if I refuse?
I wonder, does Daddy know about your little secret?
Yeah, does he?
What about you? Do you like hiding the real you under that shell?
You wait out there. I'll call you. Au revoir, monsieur. Au revoir.
Where were we?
Detective, I wish to be honest with you.
Oh, I thought you were honest all along.
I know who killed Tesla.
Who?
Victor Mondi.
And you know this exactly how?
I just know.
You have to do a little better than that.
Why else would he run away?
Remind me. What was your alibi?
You can't seriously believe what Vanderberg said about me. The spoiled little nouveau riche. Call him in here. If I am to be accused, I want to hear him say it to my face.
Monsieur Vanderberg! Monsieur Vanderberg!
No, you're going to lie in front of the law.
You seem to be a people's beck and call this evening.
You told Monsieur Gustav that you heard my voice right before Tesla was murdered.
Not exactly. I said I heard a voice.
No. You said you heard a woman's voice.
I was the only woman in the house. That is an accusation.
I can't be sure that it was a woman.
May I remind you that you told me quite plainly that you heard a woman arguing with Mr. Tesla moments before I found him dead.
I wasn't being entirely truthful.
Then be truthful now.
It wasn't a woman.
Why would you say it was?
Mr. Edison is a very passionate man.
So?
Passionate men are best agreed with when their blood's up. Honestly, I think the voice I heard was a man's.
A man like Victor Mondi.
I don't know.
Mr. Vanderberg, either you were lying then, or you are lying now.
This is the truth now.
Liar, liar.
Maybe somebody else got into the house.
No. Victor Mondi tried to escape. That means he's guilty.
I will decide who's guilty and who's not guilty. How would somebody else have come into the house?
The butler's blind.
Mr. Swan! Get out, both of you.
You not hear him? Yeah. So we know what's the point doing that? I can't see where the frickin' did he go? Jump to 3.
No!
Stay here.
Bloody Kenzie.
The president went to Haiti.
So maybe.
Hello? Is something burning?
Monsieur,
I smell smoke!
please.
You wait right here. I'll be back.
What's going on?
Somebody was trying to burn this document.
Well, it certainly wasn't me. I was downstairs. What is it? What does it say? For goodness sake, man, what does it say?
It says other death.
What does that mean, other death? What other death?
Indeed.
It could be instructions for the killer.
No, this is Tesla's handwriting. Did you happen to see anybody else come up here?
No. No one but you. You smelled that burning from downstairs?
I did.
You've quite a nose.
Good argument, fucking Kenzie. Kenzie! Bloody time is it? I think it's time. Yes? What?
Are you filming?
Well, no, not camera or anything.
Can you get down out there?
Is it?
Have you found the camera thing?
No, I need to look at my car.
Pardon?
I need to look in my car.
That child needs to go to bed.
I just sent him a message saying, better shut up.
Fucking get this to work. I can help her out.
So what this guy's been up to. It's rewind time. Uh-oh.
I get the feeling that most people in this house aren't. Stupid.
I do hope you didn't murder the detective. I rather liked him.
Not that it's any of your business, but he let me go. Most people are afraid to be alone with me.
I like dangerous men. They tend to like me.
I can see why.
Wait. Why do I feel like we know each other?
Perhaps you haven't a memory of the future.
For fuck's sake.
You need to do it, Kendall, before the dog starts eating them. It's not my fault. I just shut the door.
The idea for a low man.
A low man.
It's how you seem.
I get the feeling that most people in this house aren't what they seem. Thought I'd join the club.
Were you in my room? Why were you in my room? Monsieur!
I was making a mistake.
A mistake?
Look, I'm not stupid. You don't like dangerous men. No one does. But I came up here hoping you might. But the truth is, a woman like you wants to get into the veins of all the men in the house. Tell them what they want to hear, and then when the killer does step into the light, all those infatuated men will protect you. I think you find safety in their adoration. I don't begrudge you. I just ain't gonna fall for it, that's all.
You are an insightful man.
Yeah, it's because I find my safety in their fear. I don't have your looks, you see.
So this is not the real you?
Oh, I'm everything I say I am. I just don't want to kill everyone I meet. I think that'd be nagging.
So, we are both acting then, huh?
Or lying. What's the difference?
An actor can be trusted.
All the world's a stage and all the men and women merely players.
You know Shakespeare?
If I profane with my unworthiest hand this holy shrine, gentle fine as this, my lips two blushing pilgrims ready stand to smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hand too much, which mannerly devotion shows in this. For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palmer's kiss.
Have not saints lips and holy palmers too?
Aye, pilgrim, lips that they must use in prayer.
Oh, then, dear saint, let lips do what hands do. They pray, grant thou, lest faith turn to despair.
Saints do not move, though grant for prayer's sake.
Then move not. While my prayers effect, I take. Do they kiss now?
Yes.
Thus from my lips by yours are sinners purged.
How did this happen?
Just good luck, I suppose. You've lost someone, haven't you? I can tell.
Yes.
Man?
No.
Husband?
Mademoiselle? Miss Bernard?
I will be
Who'd
back.
you lose? So this is your plan. The love of a good woman. Yeah. I can see how that would change me. I like your taste.
Ooh la 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 la.
Ain't you gonna ask me if I killed him?
Well, I think that would be terribly gauche of me.
Gauche? I suppose that's a gentleman's word, is it?
That's kind of you to say so.
What's that?
It's, a spirit radio.
And what does a spirit radio do?
Well, Tesla said it was a means of contacting the dead, but you'd be a fool to believe that.
So why are you carrying it about, then?
Well, it's a fine machine. And I appreciate the fine things in life.
I know you do.
I'm sorry?
William Turner.
William Turner.
He was an artist. He painted ships alone at sea, each of them at the mercy of a great storm. I know how those ships feel. And when he died, and I was in the clink, I sent a man with all my money to buy me one of his drawings. I couldn't afford one of his paintings. I just wanted something small. And at that same auction, another man, a rich gentleman, he swaned in and snapped up every single item for himself. Cost him $500,000, so they say. Snatched it all out of reach of the common man.
William Turner didn't leave a will. It was a public auction. And it was the right of any man to do what I did. And if it's any consolation, my father called it a waste of family money. He doesn't much care for art. Perhaps if another man, like say Mr. Edison, had died, and I bought up his estate, perhaps he'd be more grateful.
Am I to care what makes your father grateful?
No. I suppose not.
I've pulled a man's throat out for less than what you did. But no hard feelings, eh?
Would you excuse me? I don't feel very well.
Manners maketh the man, young Mr. Vandenberg. You gave me a sign. You gave me a wonderful gift. But men like him, they take away gifts like that from me. They've done it all my life. So maybe, just maybe, you don't want me to throw this away just yet.
Hello?
Monsieur, please. Please.
How the hell does this work?
Come, my friends. 'Tis not too late to seek a newer world. Push off, and sitting well in order smite the sounding furrows. For my purpose holds to sail beyond the sunset, and the paths of all the western stars, forever.
Go and do what I told you.
Well, come on then, Tesla.
I have to get inside that room.
Tell me how it works. Sound of thunder. What am I gonna do? this to work. I can help her out.
I thought you were,
Locked up. Well, I ain't. Here. You're famous,
no,
ain't you?
I'm just an engineer.
Yeah, hold on. You're that inventor. Thomas Edison. You come up with a gramophone, didn't you? Which means you know how machines work. Things like this.
Where'd you get that?
I found it.
I could have sworn Mr. Vanderberg had one just like it. Where's he?
I'm not his keeper. Maybe he's dead.
Why would you say that?
They're just words. Can say what we like, can't we? Come here. Look, I don't buy it. Actually, that's a lie. I do buy it, but I need you to show me how this works. Now come here.
I'd rather not lower myself to using Tesla's garbage.
I'd rather you did. Now. Right now.
It's, fairly straightforward. So the detective let you go?
Well, he must have, mustn't he? I've pulled a man's throat out for less than what you did.
Good alibi.
And see if I had up.
feel. A secret door.
You look guilty.
Why do you say that?
Calm yourself, boy. People murder for personal gain. What more does a Vanderberg have to gain in life? It would take you 10 lifetimes to spend all that money. So, where were you when Tesla met his grisly fate?
Upstairs.
Ah. But how do you know that's when he died?
Well, it must have been some time between when that woman was shouting at him and when the detective arrived.
What woman? Mr. Edison! I'll be back.
What if she poisoned it?
Hello? What's going on?
Tell him what you told me. About what you heard. You heard a woman. Tell him.
Well, a few minutes before you arrived, I heard something.
What?